Hello. Okay. VCC. Hello everyone. I am Ellipse, and I am
Natural.
joined. Yep, joined by Natural. Sorry. And today we actually have a matchup between UFO and OTS.
And the map's a sunset, icebox in the sun.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that it's sunset. Like,
Yeah, we haven't seen sunset
not
in
at
this
all.
time, I think.
It's very, very. I don't know.
It's
Different.
new.
Yeah.
It's still new to a lot of teams. It's
I
a
mean,
confident pick from OTS though.
yeah. Maybe they'll pull out something that we won't be expecting, but we do have a third map if it does go to game 3, and that is going to be Ascent. Good old Ascent, good old reliable. What do you think about this game, or what do you think about the games that are going to be happening? Who do you think is going to win? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we'll see anything crazy or unexpected?
I mean, I think OTS are the underdogs. I think OTS are the underdogs here.
Yeah,
They're ranked
they
different.
definitely are.
They're very. I think the sunset. It could either go very well for them or it's just a complete distraction.
Yeah, and both teams did pick attack side or defense
Yeah.
side first, yeah, which is pretty good. In my opinion, I feel like defending is way easier than attacking because when you're defending, they actually have to come to you. You can win out the round through time, you can stall, you can lurk, you can default, like, but when it comes to attacking, you actually have to strategize really well.
It depends on the map, though. I mean, some
Yeah.
maps. Oh, went straight in, actually. Straight into the game.
Yeah, straight into the game. But what kind of agents are you actually expecting for this map?
I mean, I've seen a lot of neon on this map.
Yeah.
And with ghosts hovering neon? Possibly Waylay?
Yeah, and we already have a Vice and Breach lock in with a KO as well, so that's gonna be
I mean,
Omega blind
I mean,
for
the
the
comps.
team of UFO.
Yeah, especially if this neon comes out. It's gonna be very good. Although, interesting comp here from UFO. Oh,
I don't think you're playing
okay.
with us, bro.
I like the harbors. I like the harbor. Maybe they'll do a roulette. Maybe they'll do a
Five
roulette.
man Harbor, best
5 man.
agent in the game right now. Who cares
I
about
mean,
Jet,
it is.
Reyna?
I mean, it would be very funny if they did do roulette.
Oh no! Oh, we'll just have to see. Maybe they do have a comp in store for us. Maybe it'll just surprise us last second. But on the team of OTS, we do see a bunch of blinds coming in from them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
I mean, this is looking like a more normal comp now.
yeah. I mean,
Just
they
Cypher.
are they
What was
are
Cypher?
going into
He
a
hasn't.
more normal comp, and we do see neons coming in from both sides here. Ghost on the side of OTS and Kyo for UFO. We're just gonna have a little bit of a tech pause here, and that will also help both teams, relax, get their mental in check, get their strats down, call out before the round. But honestly, I'm really excited to see this comp because it's basically the same thing, except
Yeah.
UFO has a cipher.
Yeah, the device instead of the Cypher. Although, hey, arguably, in my opinion, it would have been better if they went Harbor Roulette. But, it's fine. Could have been more interesting, but,
Could have
we'll see.
gone either way. I'm not going to lie, but I don't know. We'll see. There's gonna be infinite flashes pretty much on the side of OTS, and we're gonna have to see. Actually, on both sides, there's gonna be amazing
Yeah.
flashes for
But
both
still,
sides.
I mean, OTS was an extra for the Vice.
Yeah,
And that's also info. Info
yeah,
that Info that UFO doesn't have actually too much from a single Karen.
yeah. And the thing is, as well, when it comes to holding site, I feel like Cypher fell off on Sunset. Like with
He
the new,
did.
like not really new, but with the new-ish map changes for Sunset, I feel like he's just not as good as he used to be. There's not that unbreakable chip on B.
Yes,
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
there's been changes. It really impacted the way he can set up on the defense.
yeah, it does, and that is gonna be a little bit of a struggle for UFO because they picked the cipher. They do have a camera, which means they have eyes on a certain site, no matter where that camera is. But it is going to be really difficult with KO on both teams. Both Sentinels can go down with their util, and info's gone for defending side pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a care knife, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Once sniper trips go down, that site, it's so weak. And without info, you can't make a correct read. It
Yeah.
is.
However, it does look like Cora's a weird cam. That is, I've never seen that before.
I actually use that. It's a very good cam. It sees Elber and Min. It's actually a
Okay.
very good cam.
Looks like I'm gonna have to be taking notes on Cypher here as well, but this is going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams having really good flashes, the Breach, the KO, and on the side of OTS, a Vice. Now, this is going to be really good in conjunction with a Neon because Neon can just slide in there with a stun from Breach or a flash from KO, or detain, or a flash from Vice. Basically, a flash from anyone. Neon has her own stun as well, which means she is completely self sufficient at times when she needs to be.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Cypher is a direct counter to Neon.
Yeah, so that
Yes.
is going to be a struggle.
So if I have to add, what is this Cypher setup? It's
Um,
interesting with the one way, the site one way as well.
I
Oh my
mean,
god,
if it works, it works. So there's only one way to find out if it does, right?
it might work. Although, I mean, OTS still sitting in spawn pretty much.
I mean, everyone's sitting in spawn, bro. We got a tech pause going on here.
Yeah,
Not the greatest start, but you know what? Things fail. You know, we're not VCT. We're VCC over here.
VC, VCC, no VCT, but just a little underpaid.
VCT, but everyone's invited pretty much.
Yeah, everyone invited. Well, only everyone in the best region gets.
Ah, yeah.
They can have their small little tournaments over there,
I
where the better
mean,
region.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Trust.
I mean, it looks like they're heading towards A. It's kind of free. The site is quite free.
We'll see, because they do have that cipher set up on A. It is a little bit weird, but Cypher can basically stop pushes if, if they don't expect, if they don't break trips, if they don't do their util properly. Um, that is going to be the end of them if they run into the trips, run into one ways, run into the cam, get tagged, and it also gives time for teammates to run over. On the contrary, Vice is really good at delaying because if one person goes in, they're pretty much stuck. And that gives time for defending side to rotate over, attacking side to check flank, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, you can only hope for maybe an Omen TP as well. But
Wha-
still, I mean, yeah, the device even after the nerf, it's still so strong.
Yeah, Vice is really strong. And we do have the sorry. We do have those thorns coming in as well. Those razor vines coming in along with the shear. Um trapping one person inside sight, put up the razor vines, they can't really move much. They kind of just have to either smoke themselves off or fight standing still, which is not really the best position to be in when you're playing an FPS game like this.
Yeah, or you can move a little bit. I think you can move. Yeah, you can strafe.
You can strafe, but it hurts. It
Eh, no,
hurts.
no, I think you can strafe and it doesn't damage you. Just a little bit there.
Tiny bit, but is that
Just a
really
tiny.
enough to
No, it's
try
not
and dodge
enough there.
bullets? I don't think so. We'll have to see what happens. But on the side of
Especially
UFO
if
here,
you're
we have a little bit of a train going on.
this train coming on out here from UFO,
Got a little follow the
heading
leader, Swampy being the leader here, going around the map.
all the way to A site.
Kill's the only one that's staying on B. He's trying to be different, you know. He's he's trying to aura
He's
farm.
the, he's the one that can go fast, and he's still not with him.
I know.
Team ODS still sitting in spawn here.
They're kind of just
Look at the cars.
observing the view. They're looking at the cars they want to buy next with their next paycheck.
Uh-huh.
They're looking to see if they want to move to Los Angeles, I guess.
I mean, maybe not, but I mean, you'll have to leave this. You'll have to leave APAC, which is
Not good. Not
yeah.
really as good for VCC, you know?
It'll impact our limited pool of good players, unfortunately.
And that is the
Although
thing.
Kyo has
Everyone, yeah.
win the trade. Although has now split up. It's just core and senses.
Uh-oh. Sensor and kill action over here?
What?
But you did mention that, you know, OCE does have a very limited amount of high skilled players, and that can come into a factor. Everyone knows everyone, how everyone plays, but
Yeah.
we'll see if they can actually come out with a little bit of a surprise here. And that is going to determine what happens pretty much. And through our observer view here, we're looking at very nice lights. I would buy some of those clothes.
I would buy them, yeah.
Like those hats look really nice.
Those hats do look very nice. Although Vice is just looking at the flea market for some reason.
I mean, maybe he wants to run it, you know? Maybe
I
he wants
mean,
to
it
run the
might be a good
system.
idea if we're waiting here for hours. That'd be a nice idea just to open a little flea market.
Yeah. You never know. You get some good stuff from a flea market.
You can. Well, the train has unfortunately stopped.
Yeah. I don't think there's any new customers coming in soon.
No, it shouldn't be.
I don't know. I was kind of talking to Glitch production earlier, and I actually got to learn that VCC is community based, which is really good. I think it's really healthy for any competitive esports to have a community based like sort of tournament type thing. Same thing that VCC is providing here, and that just gives a little bit more exposure to really good and really high skilled players who want to get their name out there, but they really can't as much. Maybe because they don't know the right people, maybe because they haven't played as much, but having a community based tournament where anyone can join pretty much, that gets your name out there.
Yeah, it does. It does really. It quite helps. It helps quite a lot for any APAC players. Where unfortunately, we still haven't gotten the green light on this game. Still.
Okay, so this is